Alright, what's going on everyone? JVGM98 here, and welcome to FusionFall Retro. Now, this game is basically the rebirth of the original FusionFall. FusionFall was open I think around 2009 if I believe, and was shut down on August of 2013. And eventually a group of fans came along and they decided to bring back the game. It's split into two. You have FusionFall Legacy and FusionFall Retro. This FusionFall Retro was supposed to release well, technically yesterday, but they were having some issues and we won't be seeing the full version of Retro soon. So we only have this little demo early access deal that we here. With the early access, it only allows us to play through the tutorial. And yeah, FusionFall Retro is basically the original FusionFall, like before they added the updates where you were able to get the other nanos. So you're going to be seeing here the future, you know, the original future and the original 36 nanos, and you know the way leveling up works is going to be just like how it was in the before the update, you know, where you have to gain all the fusion matter, you're given access to a nano, you collect a nano and you level up. But yeah, like I said before, this is only going to be the tutorial, so we're probably only going to be able to, you know, get the Buttercup Nano and take us to the future, you know, Sector V future, but the thing is, won't be able to do anything because it just ends right there. It'll just go to black. That's from what I've heard. We'll be checking it out now. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and... What were my sneakers before? Like, this is an accurate representation of what I wore when I started the game, which is what I'm trying to do. I don't know if I wore these or these. I know I wore one of these types of sneakers, but I'm not too sure which one I wore. That's the thing. You know what? We're just gonna go with that and just jump right in. I already chose my name. I already saw the little introduction. There's gonna be the second part of the introduction right now.
Excellent. Bioscan is complete. Let's make sure your communicator is functioning.
All communication systems are functional, Dexter. I will be able to reconnect with the volunteer upon arrival in the future.
Affirmative. All right, I'm powering up the main engine now. You may feel a little bump. Wow, are you seeing these readings? A fine day for science indeed. Prepare for launch.
Ooh,
3,
what does this
2,
button do?
1, BB! No!
Oh man, the nostalgia. I remember this. We got loading.
Error. You have been sent much farther into the future than Dexter intended.
Watch out! Holy cannoli, where did you come from?
Not now, number 5. We gotta move. Follow us.
Initiate training. Please move the mouse to the right to look at the marker.
Yeah, so they're gonna go ahead and now teach us the tutorial.
Excellent. Use the W, A, S, and D keys to move.
Okay.
Good. To move backwards, press and... Very good. While moving, you can steer left and right by using the mouse. Excellent. You can also move side to jump. Press the space bar.
Yes, they're basically teaching us what to do. I know what I'm doing.
Key while jumping. Please.
Look! It's a bunch of fusion spawns.
I'll
You
give
get
the
those,
tutorial
We'll handle this guy.
in a bit.
Here, take this weapon.
Alright, so we're giving the weapon. They get the big guy, and we get the little small spawns.
Sure. You can tell how much damage you are doing by looking at your target's health bar at the top of your screen.
It gets harder than this. It's like they don't even attack you.
Woohoo! Nice work, guys. Those creeps turn back into fusion matter when you beat them. Make sure you collect as much as you can. It's real important stuff.
You will automatically collect fusion matter from defeated enemies. The amount of fusion matter you have is displayed in your fusion matter meter. As you defeat more enemies, your fusion matter meter will continue to fill up. Warning, more hostiles incoming.
We got more company. It's a Cyberus. Let's take him down.
Does this thing actually attack?
damage to you is indicated on your health bar. If your
Yep.
health reaches 0, you will be knocked out.
Yes, we did it!
Nice shooting, by the way. You know, I just realized who you are. You're the kid from the past Dexter told us about. Well, you're in a world of trouble now. Look up in the sky. That's Planet Fusion, ruled by some nasty guy named Fuse. Fuse has covered the world with gross green goo, and those disgusting fusion spawns are wrecking everything.
Fuse's monsters have evolved and adapted to our planet. You should see some of them. They use things called terrafusers to infect everything with goo. If the infection gets bad enough, Planet Fusion will absorb our world. Now that you're up to speed, can you go help number 2? We gotta go help the others.
I need some help with a super important mission. Report to me right away.
Your communicator comes with a built-in minimap. It will show you how to reach number 2. You are the marker in the center of the minimap. The red marker on the minimap is number 2. As you move, check your minimap to make sure that you are going in the right direction. Note that you may need to go around large objects, like buildings, to reach your target.
Okay, so this should be done. I skipped the tutorial because I knew exactly what I was doing, but if you really want it, space jump, WSAD, you know, shoot with left click. There'll be other stuff you'll be able to do. They haven't talked about this yet, but if you step on this,
check your minimap to make sure that you are going in the right
yes,
direction.
yes, I
Note that you
know.
may need to go around large objects, like buildings, to reach your target.
Okay, there we go. Basically, if you start touching this, right there, you see the little indicator right there that popped up by my name? That is basically when you touch fusion matter. You cannot touch fusion matter because then you'll start taking damage. I think they'll teach us this as time goes on.
Check your minimap to make
Okay,
sure that you are
okay.
going in the right direction.
Alright, we're going.
Note that you may need to go around large objects, like buildings, to reach your target.
Also, I'm sorry for being quiet. I just wanted for those that never played the game, so you can go ahead and take a listen to what's been going on.
Look
But
for glowing energy rings to help you find number 2.
and oh my god, dude, the memories, especially. I'm just quite like, oh my god, man, I can't believe I'm playing this again, man. It's been so long. All right, let's go talk to number 2.
Number 2, get close to him and center him in your screen.
I know what I'm
A
doing.
talk symbol will characters with a mission for you.
This attack was no accident. An oil ogre is using a transmitter to broadcast our position. We need to find that monster and get that transmitter. You ready?
To accept the mission to exit the mission menu, the mission's current objective is displayed on your screen.
Yeah.
Your first task is to defeat the oil ogre that stole the transmitter. Use your minimap to locate your target.
By the way, this game is running at 60 frames per second on my end. I'm not too sure on the recording. I'm assuming the recording should be at 30. But no, this game runs super smooth. Yeah, so as you saw there, people with explanation points will have missions for you. You pretty much click on them and you can do the mission. You'll be able to accept the mission, and not every time an indicator will appear like this, you know. It's always random, you know. So pretty much sometimes they'll want you to go on like a scavenger hunt and like without the indicator. But yeah, the majority of the time too we'll see it like this. Alright, so we got an oil ogre to take out. You see how he's doing like little to no damage to me? This is not how it's always gonna be. You give it time and you'll see how the difficulty will be increasing.
Nice work! Bring that transmitter back to me.
Since you have completed your first task, your mission journal has updated. To open your mission journal,
To
press
open,
the enter key
you could.
to access the main menu on the right side of your screen. Your mission journal contains information on all your missions. It tells you who gave you the mission. It tells you what you need to do. It also tells you the reward you will receive once you complete the mission. Click the X. Your new task is to deliver the transmitter to number 2. Note
Alright.
that your current objective has been updated, and a new red marker has been set to number 2.
Before we go to number 2, I want to take a look at the areas. Like, oh my god, dude, I can't believe I'm playing this game again. But you saw how like we have to beat up that monster to find an item. As time goes on, it's not going to be that simple because they're going to make you want to go up against multiple versions, you know,
Your
and
new task is to deliver the transmitter to number 2.
computers.
Note
I'm
that your current
talking.
objective has been updated, and a new red marker has been set to number 2.
Oh my god. But pretty much it's like you're gonna be times where you're gonna be fighting monsters and they're gonna make you want to fight multiple versions of them. Like sometimes you'll get lucky and get it on the first try, where like you just beat up one monster, boom, you get it there. Or sometimes you just have to go through multiple versions of the enemy until you eventually find it. Fine, I'm gonna go to the transmitter.
Click on number 2 to talk to him and update characters with a link to accept your reward. Click the close button to exit.
You're ready for Nano, and I need your help. I think Dexter's in trouble.
Congratulations! By successfully completing the mission from number 2, you have filled up your fusion matter meter. When this meter fills up, you will automatically receive a new nano mission. Completing nano missions will reward you with new nanos. Every nano you collect will give you more powers and make you stronger.
Yep, so pretty much the mission, like once you fill up the fusion matter meter, you're able to get a nano, and that's how you determine your level up. Since this is a tutorial, we're not going to be leveling up. We're going to be staying at the same level. And as time goes on, it does take longer to level up your fusion matter meter. So yeah, it's gonna become a grind for us later on.
Select Buttercup's mission.
Dexter has disappeared. You've got to see if he's in the infected zone. I'll check out here. There's no time to lose.
Click the close button on the mission map.
The most infected areas on the planet are called infected zones. Thanks to Fuse's Terrafuser machines, fusion matter is totally out of control inside. Ha! Good thing Dexter set up energy shields to contain the infection.
Your new task is to enter the infected zone to find Dexter. You can enter infected to use the warp gate. Target the blue deck spot attendant and click on it.
I'm glad they got like almost.
I am trapped in Fusion Buttercup's lair. Quickly, find the fusion portal.
Use the floating platforms to get across this dangerous pit of fusion matter to reach the fusion portal.
Alright, so what we just reached inside here is what's it called? An infected zone. This is a simple one. It just has a few platforms, and you're able to just go ahead and go to the portal over there. They eventually start getting harder and harder to navigate through, to the point where like you'll be taking a lot of damage as time goes on. Here you can easily avoid taking the damage, because all you gotta do is really jump on these platforms, and that's about it. But yeah, no, it does get harder. Yes, I know.
Now, click the warp button
You will not
to enter Fusion Buttercup's lair.
You will not be able to enter any layer randomly. You can only do it in that respective mission. And once you get it done, that's it. You're unable to enter into any of these layers.
Thank goodness you made it. I am over here. Come talk to me. Hurry!
Oh man, I remember some of these you were able to jump on them. Like, you know, you were able to get on and just kind of like explore the boundary outside the boundaries. For some odd reason, the thing is gone. Okay. Anyways, let's talk to Dexter.
Select a.
It is you! I knew we would meet again. My stupid sister messed up the time jump sequence and destroyed the time capsule. We need to get you back to the past so you can save our world. Fusion Buttercup is in the next room. We must stop her before she can cause any more damage. Fusions are dark, twisted versions of this planet's heroes, created by Fuse himself. They are extremely dangerous, but I think you can handle it. Are you ready? Let's go!
Once again, fusions do get harder as time goes on. Dexter, what are you doing? And I don't think he's doing any damage to her. But Buttercup, Fusion Buttercup is attacking us now. Either way, you know, this fusion is easy. She's not really doing any of the strong moves that you'll be seeing the other fusions do later on as time goes on. And once you defeat a fusion...
Buttercup! Yes! Look out, bad guys! Congratulations! You have made your first nano. Like fusions, nanos are made of fusion matter. You have used the fusion matter you collected in your fusion matter meter to create Nano Buttercup. Don't be discouraged by her size. She may be small, but she is powerful.
Your communicator is now a nanocom. It has the ability to store up to 3 nanos.
Whoa! That does not sound good. You can escape to Dex Labs using the warp gate I have set up. I must search this area and make sure Fusion Buttercup did not steal anything from my headquarters.
Go to the warp gate to exit the area. To use the warp gate, target the blue deck spot attendant and click on it.
But anyways, before we go, yeah, you you see the numbers 1, 2, and 3. That's pretty much what you will press in order to call up your nano, but we can't do it yet because it's a tutorial. Also, at the end of Fusion Layers, there will never be a Dex Labs bot. But yeah, no, nanos are going to be your main method of trying to beat everything. There's many types of skill nanos. When FusionFall Retro fully comes out, you'll see it for yourself. Rest in peace, Tech Square.
We can't hold Tech Square anymore. Get to the scamper. Hurry!
Nanos have powers that they can use. To use Buttercup's power, click the right mouse button when your Buttercup Nano is active. Now that your enemy is stunned, you can get to the scamper safely.
What you do is to use the nano's powers, you just get near the enemy and just right click with the nano if they have a power that they can use. Alright.
You did great, but it looks like Buttercup and the rest weren't able to handle those other terrafusers in time. Dexter says we gotta find Mandark so we can rebuild the time machine and send you back to the past. Let's get out of here.
Despite our best efforts, Tech Square has been lost. But this war is not over yet. Not by a long shot. Our time-traveling friend here is just the hero we need. Between Mandark and number 2, I am sure you will be able to rebuild my time capsule. Don't worry about me. I will be fine. Get back to Sector V and to safety. Dexter, out!
All right, everyone. Next stop, Hero Square's Sector V.
And right here should be the demo, and yep, it's done, it's over. This is all they were able to give us as time being, because they're still working on squashing some bugs. Overall, you know, it's nice enough that they gave us access to an early access thing. They didn't have to. They could have just said like, yo, we're sorry. But you know what, they did want to give us compensation because they have been delaying this game a lot, like, you know, that they've been working on it. So as compensation, they gave us access to this, which is nice on them, you know. Hey, I don't know if they'll ever stumble upon this video, but to the people working on FusionFall Retro and Legacy, keep up the good work, man. And I can't wait to give this game a shot when it comes out, man. I'm really excited, man. But anyways, I'll leave links in the description on where you can find information on FusionFall Legacy and Retro. Everything will be there, and you'll be able to find out. You'll be able to read up on the game and stuff. And I'll also leave a link to where you can download FusionFall Retro. All right. Well, guys, take care. Bye.